Welcome to another episode of Wham Baam Gamercam, full of crazy car crashes from various video games. Grab your snacks, hit the like button, and enjoy. Mr. Soupman was driving a Bugatti Divo in Mexico. He was flooring the gas pedal at the drag strip, then he continued driving on the road right behind the drag strip. As he went into a curve, he flew off the road, hit a rock, caught air, then he flew for a couple of meters before crashing into a mountain on the other side of the road. Bawar was driving a BMW M3 in GTA 5. As he approached an intersection, a black Hummer failed to yield to him. It T-boned him before he lost control and crashed into a concrete wall. The BMW was heavily damaged. VR Doge experienced this heavy crash. First, a Chevy Tahoe failed to yield to him. Second, he got pushed into oncoming lanes where he got hit by an oncoming vehicle. I guess this had to be pretty bad for the car. Ari was driving on the beautiful side of the Belasco City. He suddenly saw a train that got derailed and started falling down on the road. When it reached the road, the train hit a semi-truck and multiple other vehicles, causing massive damages. Brandon was fleeing from cops in Need for Speed Unbound. He had an orange Dodge Charger. As he went over the jump, he managed to take down a cop that was chasing him. I guess the cop had a very hard landing. This submitter was driving at high speed on the city highway in Los Santos. The traffic was heavy and he was successfully overtaking everyone. That was until he lost control before he crashed into the safety barrier and flew into the air. The rear dash cam of the victim shows how high he flew. Whoa! Max's camera recorded this insane vehicle collision. A semi-truck driver rear-ended a car before losing control and crashing into Max's parked Lada. Sadly for the Lada, it was totally crushed. M3 Comp was driving down a highway minding his own business. Suddenly, this Land Rover sideswiped him, causing him to lose control. He hit a road barrier, which caused him to roll over multiple times before coming to a complete stop. Sabir was landing a plane during calm weather. He was flying for Emirates and had a long flight that day. As they were close to landing on the runway, his engine exploded, which caused his plane to lean to the right. Thankfully, he managed to keep the plane under control and landed safely before all rescuers arrived. HC Pro sent us this footage of an epic crash. His rear dash cam recorded a driver who either fell asleep or was looking at his phone. He hit a concrete barrier which launched him into the air before the car landed back on the barriers and came to a complete stop on its roof. Mike made a video that's painful to watch. Supercars going through an intersection got wrecked by a BMW M5 running a red light. This caused damages worth over $1 million US. Fishy RS2 was driving a Ferrari on a nice sunny afternoon. As he got a green light, he started rolling forward. While rolling forward, he got T-boned by a red light runner. The Ferrari was completely destroyed by the impact. Revenge was waiting at the red light behind one car. Suddenly, a sports car lost control and flew into them. It caused major damage to surrounding vehicles. Thankfully, our submitter was avoided by the flying vehicle. Revenge sent us this footage from his car when he was pulled over on the highway. Suddenly, a semi-truck hit cars that were pulled over, including Revenge's car. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Paul sent us this epic footage of an off-road buggy entering a car trailer while driving at around 60 miles per hour. How would you rate this clip? Xavier was driving a Ferrari in Forza Horizon 5. He was driving through the curves at high speed when he decided to drift through one curve. Suddenly, he lost control, flew off the road, and crashed into a rock that glitched him under the map. Revenge was waiting at an intersection with busy traffic. He saw a pickup truck hauling a trailer for furniture. As the truck went into the intersection, it got hit by a semi-truck running the red light. The semi-truck then crashed into the cars, including Revenge. Omario was driving his Porsche 911 at night. As he was passing other vehicles through the fast lane, one of the vehicles merged into his lane. He slammed on the brakes and crashed into the vehicle while trying to avoid it. This hurts to see. Scroodles sent us probably the most expensive wreck of this episode. Then again, maybe we spoke too soon. He was driving a LaFerrari when he caught air on the narrow road. He saw police clearing the road ahead when he landed back on the road. He slammed on the brakes and crashed into them. John was doing a traffic stop on the highway. Suddenly, a pickup truck crashed head-on into the Toyota Camry that John pulled over. The vehicles were heavily damaged, mostly the Camry, which was totally crushed. Bart was driving behind a van on the West Coast Highway. He saw that a tire was hanging on the bottom of the van, and it was only a matter of time before it fell down. When it did, Bart hit the wheel and lost control before he started rolling over. Xander was racing on the circuit with supercars. He made contact with another racer, causing him to lose control and hit the barriers before other racers crashed into them. Tom was merging back on the road from the side after he pulled over. As he was merging, he checked if the lane was free, but suddenly a high-speed car was drifting into the lane. Tom was already in the lane and he got T-boned by the vehicle at high speed. He rolled over multiple times before he came to a complete stop. That dude Andrew sent us security cam footage of a police chase. A van driver was fleeing from the cops before the driver lost control and crashed into a water storage construction. The construction then collapsed. Nerdbug96 sent us some police chase footage. The driver of a blue muscle car was fleeing from the cops down a highway the wrong way. Police officers made a roadblock in an attempt to stop the car before the blue muscle car collided with them. The officer following the blue muscle car hit the police cars too, as he had no time to stop. This submitter sent us this insane bus driver. He floored the gas pedal before he crashed into the traffic jam. As we can see, a lot of crash test dummies fell out of their seats, but since they were made for this, none of them got hurt. Zeph was driving down a highway with almost no traffic. Suddenly, a car from his blind spot merged onto the highway, blocking Zeph's way. Zeph T-boned the vehicle. Both vehicles were totaled. Livid Pro 15 was attempting an epic stunt in GTA 5. He was driving this sporty hatchback before he hit a jump, rolled in the air, and landed on the AC machine of the building's roof. Boston was driving an epic supercar with a nice wrap. As he was going at high speed, he lost control. His wing got damaged, which made the car even more uncontrollable. He then crashed into an electric pole, splitting his car in half. Sarvesh was driving his SUV in snowy conditions. Suddenly, he lost control, rolled over, and hit a car before he got rear-ended by another SUV.